Hey guys, I thought I would film an updated house tour since it's been a while since my last one and I have a better camera now and we've made some changes into our home. Our house is a 1962 typical New Zealand weatherboard home. We do still plan on painting it. I still haven't got around to that. So let's just go right in. This is our hallway. Since moving in, we've painted it. I put in that plank wall at the end. It goes all the way down the corridor. I will link the hallway reveal video here from when I made it all over. We have 3 bedrooms on the right and then the living room on the left, but I'm going to start with the bedrooms. The first bedroom on the left is Noah's bedroom. If you're new here, he is our 12-year-old. And that is an overview of the room. The bed is from John Lewis, the bedside tables were from IKEA, the frames were from Kmart, and the posters were from AliExpress. The curtains were from the warehouse, the curtain pole was from Spotlight, the no parking sign was the warehouse, the chair was the warehouse. These little bedside tables were IKEA. And I made these shelves out of pallet wood for him. And he usually stores his cars on there, but at the moment they seem to be lurking under his bed. This is the rug I bought for the living room. It's not quite big enough, but the compromise between Grant and I is we have the rug for autumn and winter and we don't have a rug for spring and summer because I want a rug and he doesn't. So it's now summer, so it's being stored in Noah's room. Okay, back to the hallway. Here's an overview of the living room, but we'll get to that from the other direction in a minute. Grant keeps his weights here. This is like a wheeled trolley that we made to store his weights so he can just pull them into the living room when he does a workout. The next room on the right is Daniel's room. I have a reveal video of when we did the makeover in his room. It's changed a little bit since then, but I'll link the video here. The poster was from the internet, the frame was from IKEA, the Expedit shelves were from IKEA, the Lego storage boxes were from the warehouse, they're just food containers. I made the wall shelf and that little grid picture hanger. Another Expedit from IKEA, the bed was from eBay. Most of the furniture we bought when we still lived in England. The curtains were from Spotlight, the poles were from Spotlight. That canvas is just there temporarily. That used to be in the bathroom, that was from the warehouse. Frames from the warehouse, pictures from the internet, desk from a friend, chair from IKEA. Next bedroom is the master bedroom. It's almost finished, but not quite. The headboard is made from IKEA kitchen cabinet doors. The frames are from IKEA. Bedside tables are just cobbled together from small pine side tables that were given to me. I am going to get new bedside tables soon. The lamps were from the warehouse. Chest of drawers from IKEA, including the little one. The copper house is from Spotlight. The white house little cabinet is from the warehouse. And that is a picture I took. I forgot to say the curtains were from Spotlight, as were the poles. And my light fitting is made from 2 fruit bowls from Kmart. Okay, this is the door to the left and the back passageway to the right. And I made the plank wall myself from laminate flooring planks and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. The bathroom's had a little bit of a makeover since you last saw it. It used to be kind of turquoise themed and that canvas in Daniel's room was in here and I had jars on the windowsill. So this is how it's looking now. Towels are from Kmart. The bath bridge I made from pallet wood. This is from Spotlight. This little candle holder I had. The owls are from the warehouse. Daniel gave it to me for Mother's Day a few years ago. These jars are from Kmart and I made the tray. That little fake plant is from the warehouse. I do like to have fresh plants, but it's quite dark in here, so just did that. Leading off from the bathroom is the loo. Nothing's changed in here since my last tour, except maybe the light fitting. That was from Bunnings or Mitre 10, I can't remember. I made the shelf out of scrap wood, and these IKEA frames I got from a car boot sale in England for 50p each. And then the collages are my own photos. That door leads into the laundry room, but I will show you that from the other angle. Going back into the back corridor, I made these laundry hanging racks. They're really useful, we use them all of the time. This is probably one of my best DIY projects that I came up with. I made this from a piece of wood that we found in the garden. This is a hacked IKEA cabinet. I made this from a frame from Kmart. Painted the inside of the back door, and then here is the laundry room. That was a candle holder from the warehouse. These baskets were from Kmart. My friend made me those. There's always paintbrushes drying on the windowsill or on the sink. Those little houses were from the warehouse. I made that M. And that is the laundry room and shower room. Here is the kitchen. We haven't done much to the kitchen since we moved in. I absolutely despise the counters and I plan to paint them. I made that copper bunting. I'll be doing a tutorial soon. The baskets are from Kmart. They had little arms on them so you could stack them, but I just cut them off with a bolt cutter. These containers were all from the warehouse. They're just Cuisine Queen food containers, and the chalkboard vinyl labels are from AliExpress. The little plant pots are from Kmart. This clock was from Matalan a million years ago. I have a dining room tour video which I will link here. The fabric for the tablecloth is Cath Kidston, chairs are IKEA, curtains and poles from Spotlight. That little key hanging thing is from the warehouse. The bird is from an antique store. The lamp was from B&M in England. Cabinet from IKEA. The wire grid frame above I made. My desk is from the warehouse and we modified it, added in that. So that's my little office area. Oops, my bunting's blown up. And then swinging around is the living room. I'm making a few changes in here. This is a room we're working on now. We're putting these bolt-ins, but we need to still do the doors. I painted the fireplace shortly after we moved in. I despise the desks. We do plan to make them over. Sofas we've had for a million years. Well, we've had them since Daniel was a toddler and he is now 16. We had the stainless steel top made for the coffee table and I love it. The basket is from Briscoe's. Let's give you another angle. The little wooden chalkboard bunting was from AliExpress. I made the driftwood sign. These pots are from the warehouse. These bookcases were from IKEA. I painted the backs of them, and the baskets were from Briscoe's, and I made those little signs to go on them. And now we're right back at the front door. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of our small house. There's 4 of us who live here, and it can be a bit of a squeeze when we start entertaining, but I love our home and I'm so grateful that we are able to own a home. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.